All right, Course 2 friends, this is time again for the cumulative test number 13. I'm going to go through the entire test. 13B will be just like 13A with different numbers. Here we go. Number 1 says, what is the total price of a $10,000 car plus 7.5% sales tax? All right, so what you need to know is 7.5% is just like this fraction, 7.5 over 100. If I divided 7.5 by 100, my decimal place would go to the left 2 places. It would go 1, 2. So I would have 0.075. I'm going to multiply that to find the tax. And we get a whole lot of zeros. Hold that place. Did I do that right? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right. We don't have to multiply that 0 because it's just a 0, right? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 8. So I get 800 because I'm going to go in 3 places. Is that my answer? No, that is not my answer. My answer has to be this plus that, right? So 10,000 plus 800. Easiest math problem in the world is going to be, remember the dollar sign, 10,800. So that would be my answer. So you have to do 2 things, find the tax and then add the tax. Question number 2 says, Emma worked for 7 hours and earned $38.50. How much did she earn per hour? All right, so we know she earned $38.50 per 7 hours. And we want to know, what did she earn for 1 hour? So we're going to divide 7 into $38.50. And let's not forget our dollar signs. 7 can go into 38 5 times, and that would be 35. Oh, look, we got another 35. Put the decimal straight up. We got 550. So she made 550. How? Per hour. You can use a HR for your abbreviation of hour. Number 3 is all about the ratio of boys to girls in the assembly was 4 to 5. If 180 students were in the assembly, how many girls were there? Oh no! Remember, this is just the 3 box ratio box. We have 3 places in our ratio box. Okay, so we have the boys, we have the girls, we have the total. And we know that the assembly of boys to girls was 5 to 4. Therefore, what's our total? We just add those 2 numbers. Our total would be 9. And then it gave us the total amount of students there were. And they said that there were 180 students. And we want to know, well, how many of those were girls? So I'm going to use these 2. So I'm going to put 4 over 9 equals x over 180. I'm just going to cross multiply, so I'm going to get 9x equals, well, what's 4 times 180? I don't know, let's do it over here. 0, 2, 3, 720. Oh, easy number. How many times does 9 go into 72? 8. So how many times does 9 go into 720? 80. So x equals 80. Remember, we were trying to find the girls, so we could put the girls right there. We have 80 girls. Okay? The next question just asks you to average, but oh no, we cannot add these because they do not have common denominators. We can use 6 for the common denominator. So if I use 6 over here, what do I multiply 2 by to get to 6? I multiplied it by 3, so 3 times 1 is 3. Let's cross that out so we don't get confused. Now, this one's also going to have a denominator of 6. What did I multiply 3 by to get 6? 2. So 2 times 1 is 2. So cross that out. Then you have all of these sixths that you can add. So you have 3, 4, 5, 6 sixths. Oh no, what's 6 sixths? That's a whole number, right? So put that whole number up there. You got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, is that my answer? No, because it's asking for average. So how many numbers did I have altogether? I had 4. So 12 divided by 4 equals, yep, you got it, 3. So 3 is the average. Now number 5 says, what number is 25% of 96? So you're going to write that as an equation. You're going to write what number is, remember that's the equal sign, is 25% of, means multiply, 96. So if you remember from number 1 up here, a percentage is really a fraction, that over 100. So I'm going to divide 25 by 100. That means womp womp. It's going to be 0.25 times 96. So let's write that out. 96 times 0.25. You get a 30. You get what? 45, 46%, 48. Hold that place. Put a 0 there. Get 12. 18 plus 1 is 19. Add that up. You're going to get a 0. You're going to get another 0. Carry that 1. Get a 14. Carry that. I got 2,400. No. I have to remember I have 2 decimals. So really I have, bam, 24. So 24 would be the average. Now number 6 says diagram this statement. Joel gave 1/4 of his stamps to his sister. Oh, what a nice guy. But he had 236. So 4 goes into 236. How many times? Well, it can go into 23 5 times, right? And that would give 20. And then you would have a 36. And you should know that 4 times 9 is 36. So now I'm going to build my little box. I'm going to have 4 sections in it. And each section is going to have 59. Now I know he gave 1/4, so how many did he keep? 3/4, right? All right, so what percentage of his stamps did he give? Well, he gave 1/4. We could also say 1/4. And what's a quarter worth in money? 25. So that's 25%. So A is 25%. And then B says, all right, he gave some away, right? He gave a quarter away. How many did he keep? Well, he kept 59, 59, 50. Well, let's do 59 times 3. You get a 7, you get a 2, you get 15, 16, 17. He kept 177 what? 177 stamps. Okay, 177 stamps. The next question, we should be really good at this. It just asks us to put this big number in scientific notation. So I know it's going to be 8 times 10. So I'm going to write 8 times 10. Now, which way, if I have this number 8, which way did my decimal travel? It traveled to the left. So that means I have a negative number. Well, how many negatives? It started over here, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 times 10 to the negative 5 is the answer for that one. Now I have to put this number in standard form. It's a -4, so my decimal is going to go to the left. So I'm going to start over here, 2, 4. And I remember that my decimal started at right after 2, right? Correct. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, bam, bam. That is my answer, 0.00024. Number 8 gives us this parallelogram. And it says measure A, angle A is 70. What is B? Well, you should know by now that angles opposite of each other are equal, right? And you should also know that either these opposite angles must be supplemental to these opposite angles, which means this angle has to be what? 180 minus 70, you get 110. So the measure of angle B equals, I can't hold my paper, equals 110 degrees. And if we wanted to check that, we could just say, okay, well, let's say 110, that would be 220 for that one and that one. 220 plus 140, does that equal 360? Yes, it does. So that's how I can check if that is correct. All right, one last one, and then I'm going to make a different video for the rest. It says compare 4.5 kilometers to 4,500 meters. So over here, we have these 4,500 meters, and we want to know, is this greater than, equal to, or less than? So it's a unit conversion. So I put my kilometer here, my kilometer down here. So why? So I can get rid of that label. Now you need to know how many meters are in a kilometer. I'm going to tell you. You need to remember this. 1,000 meters. If I multiply 4.5 by 1,000, my decimal is going to move to the right. How many places? Well, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to have 1, 2, wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I almost got confused. So it's going to end up being 4,500 meters. What? So is 4.5 kilometers greater than, less than, or equal to 4,500 meters? It is equal to, and that would be that answer.